for joining myself, Lauren Fox, and thank you for making it onto your yoga mat. The hardest part is over. That's just getting onto your yoga mat. It's just starting with that, and then the next hardest part is just breathing. If you're breathing and you're kind, you're doing yoga. So what we're going to do today is work on another position, coming into another wide-legged forward fold. To start, we're going to work on our tripod headstand today. And some of you might be thinking, oh gosh, headstand, not for me. That's okay, you can still work on that wide-legged forward fold and just take some tips when you do feel ready to come into that tripod headstand position. So we're going to start off in wide-legged forward fold. Let me turn this way so you can see my legs are wide, my toes are turned in, and you're going to bring the hands to your hips. I'll go and face the other way now so you can take a look here. Good. Lift up through your heart. Again, straight legs. Exhale, bring the body forward. Good. So you're coming back into Prasarita Padottanasana, relaxing the head. Good. So here in tripod headstand, what you want to do is bring your hands to your shoulders and bring the hands right back down to the mat. You want to make sure the hands are directly underneath of your shoulders. So if your hands are too far forward, that's going to make it a lot harder to get into from this wide-legged position. Another thing you can do, or that you don't want to do, is bring the hands too far behind you. So bring, again, the shoulders right over those wrists. Take a deep breath in. And now we're going to shift our weight forward to our toes. And then bring the crown of the head down onto the mat. You want to make sure the crown of your head is in front of your fingertips. So you're creating a triangle base here. A lot of times I see students like I am right now bringing the head in line with the hands, and that creates a straight line. What's going to happen there is you're not going to feel as much stability and balance there. So think about a triangle, how strong a triangle is. Think about the pyramids. The Egyptians were onto something. So again, inhale, lift through the chest, and exhale, bring your body forward. This is one way to get into that tripod headstand. I'll show you another way here after this. So again, the hands are right underneath of your shoulders. You're going to bend the elbows in towards your knees or towards the opposite side of the room. And then bring the crown of your head in front of your fingertips, about 2 to 3 inches behind. From here, you want to lift one knee up and then the other knee up to follow. Nice, fingers spread wide there. Good, and try not to let your shoulders drop down to your ears. Try to keep them lifted here. Bring the big toes together and bring the belly in and up. Good, coming out of it carefully, bringing the feet back out. And then bring the hands to the hips and come all the way up to stand. Very nice job. So the other option here in tripod headstand is coming into the hero's pose Virasana that we've learned in the past. Getting into that comfortable Virasana position. And then again, spread those fingers wide. I always think of starfish when I do this, probably because I'm in Naples, Florida. Bring the hands in front of your knees. And now start to bring the crown of your head again in front of your fingertips. From here, you're going to curl the toes under, lift up the knees, walking your feet in until you bring one knee up and the other up to follow onto your forearms. Good. Bringing them to the elbows, to the backs of your arms. And again, try to lift those shoulders up from your ears. Don't forget to breathe here. Great job. And then gently come out of it. A good pose to come into after tripod headstand from that variation is a nice child's pose Balasana. Bring the forehead to the ground and reach the hands out in front of you, taking some deep breaths as you allow blood to flow in the opposite direction. So tripod headstand and any headstand that you take is an inversion in your practice. So you might feel a little bit dizzy after a while. You want to hold these poses for, I'd say, about 5 to 20 breaths, depending on how advanced your practice is and how it feels for you. There's one more option you can take here in tripod headstand. And it's again just bringing the legs wide, toes turning in. If you have access to a wall, you can also use the wall as a little bit of a barrier there so you don't fall over. Some people feel a lot more comfortable starting to learn these poses towards the wall. So if you are near a wall, what you want to do is again just bring your hands in front of your knees. Imagine that the wall is on the front side of my body and it's there in case I fall backwards. It'll catch me. So make sure to protect your neck. Make sure you do this on a hard surface as well. Any soft surfaces can really hurt your neck, like sand or dirt. If the dirt or sand slips underneath of your head, you can really injure your neck there. So the other option here is standing up, toes turned in, bringing the hands to your hips. Good, and exhaling to bring the body forward. You're going to bring the hands underneath of your shoulders and then bring the crown of your head down towards the ground. Good, get comfortable there. Bring the belly in and up, and then start to reach your feet up towards the sky. Good, tucking the tailbone under a little bit here. I like to point my feet and flex the toes. It looks like Barbie's feet. Taking about 5 breaths here. And after the 5th breath, straighten those legs, bring them wide, and come out of it. Take a deep breath in, and take a nice forward fold to surrender. Good. When you're coming out of that wide-legged forward fold, bring the hands to the hips and come on up to stand. Ooh, wonderful job. Nice. Bring the feet together, shake it off, let it go. If you have any questions about that position, reach out by commenting down below. I'm always happy to help. That's a pretty advanced pose, tripod headstand, so don't get discouraged if you don't get it the first time. I just want to make sure alignment is in place. That's really the key to getting it, making sure the body is stacked here and making sure the head is in front of your hands, not in line with your hands. That being said, let's meditate. Go ahead and get comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and use a meditation pillow. This thing is awesome. If you have the funds right now to get one, I highly recommend it. If you're using it and you're joining every day doing meditation, invest in yourself and your practice and get a meditation pillow to sit on. Get comfortable and bring your hands to your knees or bring one hand on top of the other. I'm going to bring that left hand on top of the right today and bring my thumb and index finger together. Excuse me, my 2 thumbs together. If you want to bring your thumb and index fingers together, you can come into Jnana Mudra, but you just do whatever is best for you. Shoulders down. Let's awaken our breath now, inhaling in and exhaling out. If you would like to add a mantra to your breath, you can. Or just maybe listen to the sound of your breath and let that be enough for meditation today. Imagining waves rolling in and out in front of you. Maybe hearing cars pass by on a street. Feel free to sit here and work on meditation for as long as you want. If you've completed your meditation for this Saturday, open the eyes. Nice. And bring the hands back to your knees. Thank you so much for discovering Tripod Headstand. You're doing great. Just keep up with it. Practice is key. It's all about dedication. It's a yoga practice, not a perfection. You're already perfect. And if someone tells you you're not, who are they to tell you you're not perfect? Remember that. You already are who you are, and you're meant to be who you are here in this moment. So we're going to bring our hands to heart center, lower the gaze to the fingertips. Nice. Take a deep breath in. The light in me honors the light inside of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.